Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, as we gear up for what promises to be an intense Sunday game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there's a lot to unpack from the latest injury report for the Eagles. And believe me, this report is shaping up to be quite the roller coaster. Some good news, some not so good. Let's start with the positives, because there's definitely some bright spots to highlight. The Eagles' linebacker core is getting healthier at just the right time. Zack Baun and Jihaad Campbell, two key contributors on defense, were full participants in practice all week, and that means they're not only ready to play but also full go for Sunday's game. That's huge news for the Eagles' linebacker rotation, which has been looking for consistency early in the season. Having Baun and Campbell back in the mix gives the defense a boost, especially against a Buccaneers offense that has shown flashes of competence at times. Both players bring energy and versatility, Baun with his pass-rushing ability, and Campbell with his sideline-to-sideline speed. Their presence will be crucial in trying to contain Tampa Bay's offense, especially considering how the Eagles have been working to shore up their run defense and pass coverage. And it's not just on defense. Lane Johnson, the stalwart left tackle, was also a full participant in practice this week. That's fantastic news for the Eagles' offensive line. Johnson's health is vital because his experience and leadership provide stability on the offensive front, especially with the recent struggles against pass rushes from opponents like the Cowboys and others. If he's fully healthy and ready to go, it means Jalen Hurts will have more time in the pocket, and the run game can operate more smoothly with Johnson protecting the blind side. But it's not just the starters who are looking good. Backup quarterback Tanner McKee and backup running back Will Shipley also participated fully in practice without any injury designations. This is a significant milestone because it marks the first time all season that McKee is available, and that's quite the development. For a team aiming for a deep playoff run, having your backups healthy and ready to step in is critical, especially with the long season ahead. McKee, as the backup quarterback, has been waiting patiently in the wings, and now he's finally available to contribute if needed. His presence gives the Eagles more flexibility, especially if Jalen Hurts needs a breather or in case of an emergency. Will Shipley, who's been dealing with a rib injury, is also back and ready to contribute. This will be his first game since missing the previous two due to that injury. His return is a boost to the Eagles' rushing attack, adding depth and explosiveness to complement the work of Devonta Smith and the other skill players. Having Shipley available means the Eagles can diversify their offensive approach, which could be a key factor in breaking down Tampa Bay's defense. And speaking of injuries, this is a good moment to emphasize how important health is in the NFL. The Eagles, like every team, have faced their share of setbacks early in the season, but seeing key players back on the field is promising as they push toward the playoff stretch. Now, however, it's time for some not-so-great news. As much as the Eagles are getting healthier in some areas, they're also facing some tough challenges. The most significant concern right now is the status of cornerback Adoree Jackson. Despite being listed as a limited participant in practice, Jackson will miss the game due to his groin injury. That's a blow to the secondary, especially given how important Jackson has been this season. This will be the first game he's missed all year, and it leaves a hole in the Eagles' defensive coverage. Jackson has been bouncing back impressively after some rough patches earlier in the season, particularly in Week 1 against the Cowboys, where he was targeted for over 100 yards allowed. But since then, he's really stepped up, limiting opponents like the Chiefs and Rams to under 50 yards each. That kind of improvement is exactly what the Eagles need from their secondary, especially in a division where passing attacks are becoming more potent every week. His absence means the Eagles will need to lean on other players, and that's where Kelly Ringo might come into focus. This could be the moment Ringo has been waiting for. Although he's only played on special teams so far this season, Early indications suggest that he's about to get his first start at outside cornerback. It's a big opportunity for the rookie, a chance to prove himself in a real game situation against a talented Buccaneers offense. Ringo has the physical tools and the athleticism, but making the leap from special teams to full-time cornerback in the NFL is no small feat. He'll be lining up against veteran receiver Chris Godwin, which is a real test for him to showcase his skills under pressure. And let's not forget, rookie cornerback Mac McWilliams will also be in the mix as insurance. If Ringo struggles or if the situation demands more help, McWilliams is ready to step in and provide depth. It's a situation that the Eagles have prepared for, and it's a testament to their depth at the position. But the loss of Jackson is definitely a blow to the secondary's confidence and cohesion. Jackson was starting to find his rhythm again, and now the team will have to adapt quickly. It's a classic case of NFL resilience, adjusting on the fly and trusting the next man up. This challenge also highlights the coaching staff's trust in Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator, and his ability to develop young players like Ringo. Fangio has a reputation for maximizing talent on defense, and this week will be a true test of his scheming and player development. Ringo's first real opportunity to show what he can do on the outside against a high-powered offense is a defining moment early in his career. It's a moment of pressure, yes, but also of great opportunity for him to step up and establish himself as a reliable NFL cornerback. The Buccaneers' offensive attack is no joke. With quarterback Baker Mayfield at the helm, they have a quarterback capable of making quick decisions and throwing accurately to receivers like Chris Godwin. Ringo will have his hands full trying to stay disciplined and confident. It's a tall order for a rookie, but that's what the NFL is all about, big moments that define careers. Will Ringo rise to the occasion? That's the question hanging in the air as we approach Sunday's game. The Eagles' defense, under Fangio's guidance, has shown flashes of brilliance this season, especially with their pass rush and coverage schemes. Consistency remains a challenge, and losing a key piece like Jackson could test their resilience even more. The secondary's ability to communicate and adapt quickly will be crucial. The coaching staff has emphasized that the game plan will be tailored to Ringo's strengths, and that the rest of the defense will need to support him. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, everything seems to be clicking for Jalen Hurts and his receivers. The Eagles have been operating with a balanced attack that keeps defenses guessing. With Lane Johnson healthy and solid in pass protection, Hurts has more time to make plays downfield. Devonta Smith continues to be a reliable target, and with the running game still producing, the offense remains dangerous. This balance is key because Tampa Bay's defense isn't the easiest to crack, especially with a secondary that's capable of making big plays. Overall, the Eagles are entering this crucial stretch of the season with a mix of confidence and caution. They know how much is on the line every week, especially in a division as competitive as the NFC East. The Cowboys and Giants are lurking behind, and a win this Sunday could solidify their standing at the top. But they also know that injuries and unexpected developments can alter the course of a season in the blink of an eye. That's why health, depth, and resilience are the themes this week. The NFC East has long been known as one of the most competitive divisions in football, and this season is no different. The Eagles, with their ambitious Super Bowl aspirations, are aiming to keep their momentum going. The addition of key players returning from injury, combined with the opportunity for young players like Ringo to step up, makes this game even more intriguing. It's a test not just of talent, but of mental toughness and team chemistry. As fans, we're all eagerly awaiting kickoff, wondering how the Eagles will respond to these challenges. Will Ringo rise to the occasion and help shore up the secondary? Will the offense continue to click smoothly with Johnson back in the lineup? And most importantly, can the Eagles defend their division lead against a hungry Tampa Bay squad? These are the questions that make NFL Sundays so exciting, and the Eagles are right in the thick of it, fighting to prove once again that they're a team to be reckoned with. In the end, every game adds another chapter to this team's story. The players, the coaches, and us, the passionate fans, are all part of that story. We've seen how quickly fortunes can change in this league, and that's what makes every moment so precious. The Eagles have a talented roster, a coaching staff led by Vic Fangio that's known for their strategic genius, and a fan base that's as dedicated and loud as ever. This Sunday's game against Tampa Bay isn't just about a win. It's about showing resilience, executing under pressure, and proving that the Philadelphia Eagles are still very much in the hunt for another Super Bowl appearance. So stay tuned, because this game is shaping up to be a classic. Expect high drama, intense matchups, and moments that could define the season for the Eagles. Whether it's Ringo stepping into the spotlight or the offensive line holding strong against a tough pass rush, every detail counts. And as we cheer them on from afar, remember, the NFL is a league of moments, and the Eagles are ready to write the next chapter. Keep your eyes glued, your passion high, and let's see if they can keep that Super Bowl dream alive. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this injury report and the possible implications for Sunday? Do you believe Ringo can handle the pressure? How do you see the offense responding with Johnson back in the lineup? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news.